My name is Lauri Sikanen. I'm working as a senior research scientist in the Finnish Forest Research Institute. And I'm also professor of energy pellet research at the University of Eastern Finland. I have been really interested about wood energy and energy pellets because they are that kind of alternative and sustainable source for energy for the future. I hope that I can contribute to make better future for our kids and future generations. That is really true that North Karelia is aiming to be oil-free in energy production about 2020 or 2030 latest, I hope. And I have been participating in this project. I have been doing different kind of projects where we have been replacing oil heating with alternative sources of energy like wood pellets and wood chips. Wood pellets are really interesting solid biofuel. So that here I have wood pellets. These are that kind of small granules which are compressed wood. So that this is more heavier than water, so that these wood particles are sinking to water. These are so dense. And the idea is that by compressing wood, this kind of small granules, we can increase the energy content per volume. And that's why transportation and use of these is very effective. And basically when these are this kind of small granules, you can automate this use of these like oil heating or whatever. It's much more easier to automate than using, for example, fire logs or bigger pieces of wood. Wood pellets are not very much used in Finland because we have a lot of forests close to our heating places or energy plants, so that we are not that much using pellets. But pellets are really boosting worldwide, elsewhere in Europe, for example. So that in the world we used 2012 about 16 million tons of pellets, and 2020 we are probably using about 50 million tons of pellets in the world, so that this is wood pellet business is really boosting. Wood pellets are relatively cheap form of energy, so that of course use of energy or use of fuels is always that kind of competition between one fuel and another fuels. And pellets are not very cheap, but they are much cheaper than oil, for example. And oil is the most important competitor for pellets. And that's why it is important that we are cheaper, or pellets are cheaper than oil. And we can say that it's affordable and price efficient, not cheap. Pellets are renewable energy. That is, of course, that kind of self-evident good side of using pellets. Pellets needs a bit more work than oil heating or gas heating, so that when pellets or this kind of wood, when it's burning, it's always creating some or producing some ash, for example, and you need to clean that ash from your heating devices and so on. So that a little bit more labor and work than oil heating, but almost as easy as oil.